Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk about my new art called Impermanence. It's one of my favorite Japanese words and it has significant meaning on life philosophy and the view of our life. So let's dive in. Impermanence, mujo in Japanese, is a unique characteristic of traditional Japanese mentality and one of the essential doctrines of Buddhism. The doctrine asserts the idea of impermanence of all things that exist. All things, whether tangible or intangible, whether relationship, feelings, or one's prosperity, are in a continuous change of condition, subjected to decline or distractions. This idea of impermanence is famously presented in the opening of Diary from a Cabin by Kamono Chome, which is one of the most famous prose pieces in Japanese literature. Quote, "River never cease to flow and never stay the same. Even where the water looks stagnant, the bubbles rise, form, and disappear with no exception. Nothing stays the same even in human society, man and in his home. One is to die in the morning, another is to be born in the evening. Everything is in an ever-changing flow of birth and death." Unquote. This expresses how the natural occurrence of life events are inconsistent, varying, and shifting, just as is mortality. This thought is observed in a Japanese love and passion for blooming cherry blossoms when they bloom and flourish into vibrant flowers, only to fall from their trees 2 weeks later. Likewise, things in your life can be strong in one moment, but then fragile the next. Nothing will be constant and permanent. The short-lived lifespan of blooming flower is a melancholic yet beautiful metaphor for the transience of our human existence in which people feel a strong sentiment with. It is a stark difference from the Western sentiment where people tend to seek for and worship something more permanent. Yet, the Japanese attraction to what is impermanent and the passion to capture odd moments of beauty isn't necessarily pessimistic. Rather, there is an optimism and peace that can be gained when you accept the impermanent nature of life. Calamity often happens for no reason. You may question why, but may never get a good answer. You suffer as your wishes dispelled and your hope crushed. But the fact is that we can put ourselves in any frame of mind and then resign ourselves to a bigger fabric of life. When we accept the impermanent nature of lives and not struggling against it, there is harmony with reality. Thich Nhat Hanh said, quote, "It is not impermanence that makes us suffer. What makes us suffer is wanting things to be permanent when they are not." Unquote. I also believe that impermanence is what makes each moment so precious. It's what makes us realize that it's so important to stay in the present moment and fully appreciate it, because this very moment is the only one that you know that you have for certain. Good news is that, Thich Nhat Hanh continues, we have the ability to make each moment an occasion to live deeply, happily, and in peace. And if you are capable of living deeply in one moment of your life, you can learn to live the same way all other moments of your life. That's it for Impermanence. Thank you for watching. See you next time.